Welcome to another episode of Mexican in the Kitchen. I found this beautiful chicken feet when I was browsing through a Asian market. They were really cheap, and I'm gonna start by chopping off the nails. We don't want that in our soup. Usually in Mexico people would burn or pluck the rest of the feathers they have, but these ones were pretty clean, and I'm guessing that's true for most of the things you will find here in Europe. Now we will go to our pot. Our pot is on a 3 or 4 out of 6. I'm gonna put 2 chopped onions, 1 chopped tomato. These are medium sized. We're just gonna throw them in, move them around, make sure they're distributed evenly. And now we're gonna start seasoning. I'm just using some salt, don't mind the mess, and some black pepper. After that, we're just gonna mix everything and let it cook for about 5 minutes. We just want it to get a nice color. Once we've gotten to this point, we're gonna add a couple cloves of garlic, chop them as small as you can, and just throw them in there. After adding the garlic, we're gonna wait for maybe 1 or 2 minutes tops. Just make sure everything is mixed nicely. Now we're gonna start adding our chicken feet, and we want them to cook for a while in this pot. So just throw them in there. We're gonna move them from time to time. My pot is a bit too small, but if you have a bigger pot, of course it's way nicer, because you will have more space. You will be able to add maybe more water. These chicken feet give a lot of flavor. Our feet have been cooking for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm gonna take a handful of coriander and just place it in there. Now we can complete the soup with some water, and again, if you have a larger pot, it's way nicer. I think this soup was a bit too concentrated for my taste, so I think it could have taken way more water. I used maybe 1.5 liters, 1 liter, maybe 2.5 liters would have been perfect. We'll cover our pot and we're gonna wait for about 2 hours, 45 minutes. Make sure every now and then that there's enough water. If you notice that the water is getting a bit low, just add some more drinking water. This is how our soup looks like, and it's a really nice soup, but I like adding some vegetables in there. And I have this frozen mix of root vegetables, which will bring some extra to the soup. Of course you can skip them, I think the flavor is already there, but it's nice to have something else to eat. After that, just keep boiling until the vegetables have the texture that you like. It will take between 10-20 minutes. After that, we're ready to serve, and what I would do is serve everyone some soup with 1 or 2 chicken feet, and have a plate in the middle of the table with some fresh coriander, fresh onion, some chopped serrano or jalapeño chili, some avocado, and a couple lime wedges, just so everyone can take as much of the things as they want and prepare and have the toppings for their soup there available. This is a great soup, especially if you have flu or something, or if it's really cold outside. It's really nice to have this kind of warm soup. And this chicken soup, it has a lot of flavor, like the feet gives a lot of flavor. They have the skin and it has some fat, and that gives a great taste, a great color to the soup. The tomatoes help to give a really nice color, and the lime gives it a really nice acidity. If you put some avocado, some fresh coriander, all those things make it a really nice soup. I like it a lot. This is the kind of soup that your mom would make for you if you're sick, you know, when you're a kid. And the legs are amazing. Look at this, it's falling apart. If you can see here the bone, like there's some meat that already fell off. It's so soft. A lot of people give this to kids when they're teething, because, you know, babies get this like a lot of itchy, they want to bite something. And I remember my mom giving this to me and my brother when we were kids, and a lot of people don't really love the texture or the look of it, but it's amazing. It has a lot of collagen, It's good for the skin, good for... Really, this soup is good for everything. It's good for the body. And it tastes amazing. It's a very weird texture, not many people love it. But believe me, it's delicious. So if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share it with your friends, write any comments or questions below, and I'll see you in the next one.